Good evening, children. Good evening, children.
Good evening.
Can I see all of you? Have you all completed, children? Finished the other day, I think I asked you to take screenshots, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you all completed the classwork? Have you all completed the classwork, children?
Yes, ma'am.
And I have the last few subdivisions left.
Okay. How many subdivisions you have in the third one? Nandini, have you completed the classwork?
Ma'am, I have a few subdivisions to be completed.
Okay, so how many you have in the third one? How many questions in the third one?
Ma'am, I think 7, ma'am.
Okay, fine. All right. To see this question, we have a system of equations, or we have a pair of equations given, linear equations in x and y. Find k for which the system of equations has unique solution, no solution, and is there a value of k for which the given system has infinitely many solutions? So see here. So see here, children, the equation given kx minus y minus 2 is equal to 0 is the first equation. 6x minus 2y minus 3 is equal to 0 is the second equation. Am I audible and clear?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So what are the values of A1, B1 and C1? See here. Please help yourself with this. See here. A1, B1, C1. Please look at the values A2, B2, C2. Please see them. First is to write the equations in the standard form. We need to write the equations in the standard form and then bring out the values of A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, C2. Next, the first subdivision is to answer for unique solution. Find k for unique solution. So the condition for unique solution is A1 by A2 not equal to B1 by B2. Substitute the values. K by 6 not equal to minus 1 by minus 2. You have A1, A2. We've got the values of A1, A2, B1, B2. Substitute them. Minus gets cancelled. So you have K by 6 is not equal to 1 by 2. On cross multiplying, K is not equal to 6 by 2 or K is not equal to 3. Which means for all real values of k other than 3, k should not be 3. So other than 3, k should not be 3, but we have to find values for k, not what values k should not take. We should find what values k can take or k can assume. So when we solve this, we get k should not be 3. Okay, it should not be 3. What can it be? It can be anything other than 3. For all real values of k other than 3, the system of equations will have a unique solution. This is what we have understood in the last class. Next, condition for no solution. This is the condition for no solution. Substitute the values of a1, a2, b1, b2, c1, c2. Work the equal to first. Work this equal to first. You cancel the minus sign and all that, minus and all that, and work the equal to. K by 6 is equal to 1 by 2. So on cross multiplying, you get k is equal to 3. You get k is equal to 3. The value of k is 3. Then when you look at the, the later part of the condition, this part, we work this part. We work this and we found the value of k. K is equal to 3. And when you look at this, okay, we work this part. We work this one and we got the value of k, 3. And when you look at this, when you look at this, half is, okay, here, this one. Half is not equal to 2 by 3 is true. It's correct. Yes, half is not equal to 2 by 3. So that means when k is equal to 3, the system of equations will have no solution. See, when you work this one, you can find the value of k. When you work this, you can find the value of k. K is equal to 3. You should also check this one if this is true. Half is not equal to 2 by 3 is true. So now what is the value of k? When k is 3, the system of equations will have no solution. Then is there a value of k for many solutions? Condition for many solutions? This one. Substitute the values. And on cancelling the minus sign and all that, minus, you get this one. Now, it's very clear that half is equal to 2 by 3 is false. Half is equal to 2 by 3. See, this we did not write. We substituted the values in the condition and we see this. We find this. We did not write half is equal, meaning it was not our, we did not write this by ourselves that half is equal to 3. When we substitute the values in the condition, we get this. The condition is a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 equal to c1 by c2. On filling the values, on putting the values of a1, a2, b1, b2, c1, c2, we get this. Half is equal to 2 by 3. No, half is not equal to 2 by 3. That is, so what is happening here? B1 by B2 is not equal to C1 by C2. So since this is not satisfied, see what should be satisfied? All the three must be equal. All the three ratios must be equal for many solution. All the three ratios must be equal for many solutions. But we see that these two ratios, half, 2 by 3, they are not equal. They're not equal. That means B1 by B2 is not equal to C1 by C2. The condition is not satisfied. Since half is not equal to 2 by 3, there is no value for k for which the given system of equations can have infinitely many solutions. Because whatever be the value of k, okay, now you will think, k can be 3. Supposing k is 3. So you will get 3 by 6 is equal to 1 by 2 is equal to 2 by 3. Okay, supposing you feel, why not, what if k is 3? Okay, let k be 3. So you will get 1 by 2 here. 1 by 2 is equal to 1 by 2 is equal to 2 by 3. It is false. This is not equal. Half is not equal to 2 by 3. So which means a1 by a2, b1 by b2, c1 by c2, all three are not equal. That means there is no value for k for which the given system of equations can have many solutions. Please write down this, children. Please write down this. Are we all writing?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, why most of the videos have been turned off? Children must cooperate. It's an online class.
Ma'am,
What problem is there, ma'am?
Yeah, Rajeshwari told me that. That's fine.
Ma'am, her name is Sneha, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Class, use the emoji. Raise your hand. Karunim, Deepika, Kanishka, Hitesh, Meera, Ananya, Nandini, Shreyas, Sneha, Harini, Tarun E, Rajeshwari, Murali Krishna, and Pranav Rajan. Pranav is searching for the emoji. Where is it? Where is it?
Ma'am, no only raised hand, ma'am, due to network issue. Pranav.
No, I didn't mind because I could see you in your video. So your video is turned on, so I didn't mind. Yeah, so I know you're there. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, children, please write down this answer. The next one is a test. The next question similar to this will be a test. Done, children?
1 minute, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Completed.
All right. Yes, this is your test. This is your test question. Take down the question first and then answer. Children can share your answer on WhatsApp. Complete it. Take a picture. Put it on WhatsApp. Let me see how you worked it. Yes. What's the value of K for unique solution?
Mr.
10.
10, ma'am.
10, ma'am. 10,
The
ma'am.
value of k, and you're saying 10.
Ma'am, working on, ma'am. We'll finish and let you know.
No, for
Ma'am,
you,
other than 10, all real numbers.
For all real values of k other than 10
Other
the
than
system of
Other than 10.
very good. Yeah, so k should not be 10. Any real value other than 10, the system of equations will have a unique solution. Very good. No solution?
Working on.
Okay.
Ma'am, K is equal to 10, ma'am. Second subdivision, ma'am. K is equal to 10, ma'am.
Okay, k is equal to 10 for the second one. Okay, let me check. Please complete the third one. K is 10 for the second one. Okay. Okay, I've got the answer from Rajeshwari.
Ma'am, for infinitely many, 2 by k is not equal to minus 3 by 7.
Very good. Rajeshwari, very good.
Thank you, ma'am.
Very good. Second one, I'm just checking what did you all get. First one, you all said k not equal to 10. Okay. Second one, when k is 10. Yes. And for third one, there's no value because 1 by 5 is not equal to minus 3 by 7. Rajeshwari, please check your working for the third subdivision alone. Third is not when k is 10. Straight away you can say that 1 by 5 is not equal to minus 3 by 7.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, 1 by 5 is not for any, you don't have to check with any value of k. 1 by 5 and minus 3 by 7, straight away they're not equal. 1 by 5 is not, you should get equal. All the three ratios must be equal. But here, whatever be the value of k, 1 by 5 will not be equal to, 1 by 5 is not equal to minus 3 by 7. So there is no value. Yeah, so there is no value for k for which the system of equations can have infinitely many solutions. Okay, I've got the answer from Deepika. Deepika. Deepika, also please check the third one. We can't say 2 by k is not equal to minus 3 by 7. Please check the third part. You must say 1 by 5 is not equal to minus 3 by 7. This ratio 1 by 5 and this ratio minus 3 by 7. All the three ratios must be equal, but these two are not equal. A1 by A2 is not equal to C1 by C2. That's the correction, Deepika. Otherwise, you're right. Okay, first to share was Rajeshwari, then Deepika, Shreyas.
Ma'am,
Yeah?
did you got mine, ma'am?
Yeah, I've received yours. Yes, yours is the next one. Yes, Shreyas is right in all the three. Very good. Good, Shreyas. All right, Meera is also right, but Meera, you have not commented for the third one. You'll have to give your comment that there is no value. There is
Okay.
no value. Yeah. Nandini. Got answers from Rajeshwari, Deepika, Shreyas, Meera, Nandini, Tarun M, Pranav, Sneha, and Sneha. Yeah. Now, Nandini, I think you just made a mistake in writing the answer. You've got k is equal to 10 for the second one.
Yes, ma'am.
But you've written k is equal to 3 when k is equal to 3.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Silly mistake.
Yeah. Yeah, others I'll check, children, because you understand. I've checked the first 4. For the others, I'll check your answers and answer on WhatsApp. I'll text you later. Now we'll have to go to the next one.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, me also send me.
Yes, Meera, yes. I told you, no, Meera, the last
Ma'am,
one.
Harini, ma'am.
Ma'am, it's not me.
Okay.
Harini, ma'am.
Harini, yes, I've received Harini. I'll check and I'll text you on WhatsApp later.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, children. Go through this one. Complete this in your book now. You can see the question there. You can see the question also. You don't have anything to explain here. Done, children?
One
Yes,
minute,
ma'am.
ma'am.
I'll just explain this one alone. Here, when we substitute the value of k, k is minus 10 by 3. So see here, k is minus 10 by 3 divided by minus 5. So divided by minus 5. K is minus 10 by 3 divided by minus 5 is not equal to 1 by 7. So that implies minus 10 by 3 into division becomes into, and reciprocal of minus 5 is 1 by 5 is not equal to 1 by 7. That further says minus and minus cancels, 5 ones are 5 twos are, and 2 into 1 is 2, 2 by 3. 2 by 3 is not equal to 1 by 7 is true. 2 by 3 is not equal to 1 by 7 is true. I was just trying to explain the working here. The value of k is a fraction. So this is the value of k divided by minus 5 is not equal to 1 by 7. This is the value of k. Division becomes into, reciprocal of minus 5 is the reciprocal of minus 5 is 1 by minus 5 is not equal to 1 by 7. So when you work this, minus and minus cancels, 5 ones are 5 twos are. You get 2 by 3 is not equal to 1 by 7, which is true. Done, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So write the equations in the standard form. Write the equations in the standard form. Then bring out the values of A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, C2. Then write the condition for a unique solution. Substitute the values and you find that k should not be equal to minus 10 by 3. That means for all real values of k other than minus 10 by 3, the system of equations will have a unique solution. Again, write the condition, substitute the values. Work this equal to 2 by 3 is equal to k by minus 5 and you will get the value of k. Put that value of k here and check if this is true. Put that value of k here and check if it is true, if the statement is true. If it's true, you can go ahead with that value of k. And it is true. So you can go ahead with the value of k minus 10 by 3. And for the last one, this is the condition. And when you substitute the values, you can see that minus cancels. 2 by 3 is not equal to 1 by 7. 2 by 3 is not equal to 1 by 7. So there is no value for k. Whatever be the value of k, 2 by 3 and 1 by 7, they are not equal. They cannot become equal. For some value of k, 2 by 3 cannot be equal to 1 by 7. That ratio is fixed. This is 2 by 3, this is 1 by 7. It's fixed. No value of k can change 2 by 3 and 1 by 7. So 2 by 3, actually they should be equal, but it's not equal. So there is no value of k. There's no value for k for which the given system of equations can have many solutions. The given system of equations can never have, for whatever value of k, they cannot have many solutions because these two ratios are not equal. These two ratios are not equal. Find the values of m and n if the system of equations have many solutions. Write down the question, children. Okay. So find the values of m and n if the system of equations have many solutions. So see here, the first thing is to write the equations in the standard form, because to answer this question, we need to use the condition for many solutions, for which we need the values of a1, b1, c1, a2, b2, c2, for which the equations must be written in the standard form. So take all that is take 7 to the other side, minus 7 is equal to 0. Enclose this in a bracket and take it to the other side with the minus sign before it. That's all. See, this is the x term. 2x is the x term. 3y is the y term. 7 is a constant. So when 7 travels, it becomes 2x plus 3y minus 7 is equal to 0. That's about the first equation. The second equation. This is the x term. Can you see? This is the coefficient of x. This is the coefficient of x. This is the coefficient of y. And we call this the constant because it does not have x or y in it. I'll show you again. See here, this is the x term. This is the x term. This is the coefficient of x. This is the y term. And this is the coefficient of y. And this full thing is the constant. This full thing is a constant because there is no x or y in this. There is no x or y here. So this is the constant. And how do you take the constant to the other side? How do you take the constant to the other side? Just enclose it in a bracket. Enclose this in a bracket like this. Put this in a bracket and take it to this side with a minus. That's all. You can see it here. You can see it here. Now write out the values of A1, A2. See the value of A1. Please see the values of A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2. Okay, I hope you went through the values. So now the condition for many solutions. The condition for many solutions. This is the condition for many solutions. Substitute. Substitute the values. And now you need to find the values of m and n. Find m and n for many solutions. Here the minus and minus sign gets cancelled. So we have this. Equate these two. Equate these two. You can see it here. Cross multiply and get the first equation in m and n. Then equate these two. Equate these two. You can see it here. Cross multiply and get the other equation in m and n. Now solve these two equations and find the values of m and n. M and n. And to solve, I've multiplied. See here, you can see equation 1 is 2m minus 2n and 2 is equal to 2. I've multiplied that equation by 2 throughout. I've multiplied this equation by 2 throughout. Yes, take down this answer. The next one is a test. We must first write the equations in the standard form. Bring out the values of A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, C2. Then write the condition, required condition. Substitute the values. Substitute the values, and then on equating, you can get two equations in M and N. Solve the equations and find the values of M and N. Take down the answer. Done writing, children?
No, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
finished, children? Any questions?
Completed. No.
Okay, so see, so here we are not solving the two equations for x and y. We are not solving the two equations for x and y. We are trying to find the values of m and n so that the system of equations, has many solutions. Step 1 is to write the equations in the standard form. That is, if the constants are in the right hand side, shift them to the left hand side. On the right hand side, you must have equal to 0, meaning after the equal to sign, there should be a 0. Take all the terms to one side. That is the first step. Next step is to write the values of A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2. See, this is A1, this is A1, this is B1, this is C1. This is A2, this is B2, and this is C2. Along with the sign. If it's positive, you don't have to mention. If it's negative, you must take it with the sign. Then after that, write the condition for many solutions. Write the condition for many solutions. In the condition, substitute the values of A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2. Now we will have to construct two equations in M and N. Equate these two. See, that's what we do here. So here what happens, minus and minus cancels. That's what you see here. Equating these two. That's what we do here. And cross multiplying, we get an equation in M and N. And then by equating these two, you can also equate this and this. You can also equate these two. You can do 3, but any 2 will do. So I've done this with this and this with this. So on equating these two, we get another equation in M and N. Solve the two equations. Any method you can use. So I have multiplied this equation by 2. Taking it as 2m minus 2n is equal to 2. This is the first equation. This is the second equation. So I've changed the signs and all that. That's what you see here. I've changed the signs. That's what you see here. Children, don't write it like this. See, when I'm in the word file, this is all I can do. You don't write it below like this. You can put it here. You know that. Plus here like this and minus here like this. This minus is what you see here. This plus is what you see here. This minus is what you see here. So how do you solve the two equations? Minus 2n plus 2n gets cancelled. 2m minus 5n, because minus no, so 2m minus 5m is minus 3m. 2 minus 11, 2 minus 11 minus 9. So m is equal to 3. And when you substitute m is equal to 3 in one of the two equations, you get the value of n. Yes, this is the test. Take down this question. So many solutions only. Condition is many solutions. Find m and n. Write the equations in the standard form. Write the values of A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2. Then write the condition for many solutions. Substitute the values and get the values of m and n. Yes, who's got the answers for M and N?
M is equal to 5, N is equal to 1.
M is 12 and N is?
No, ma'am, M is equal to 5 and N is equal to 1.
5 and 1. Who's that?
Ma'am, Tarun, ma'am.
Tarun. Tarun M. 5 and 1.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, you're right, Tarun. Very good. Tarun Murali, very good. M is 5, N is 1. You're right. Put your picture on WhatsApp.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. You have not received your answer so far, Tarun M.
Ma'am, can you give me now?
Sorry?
Ma'am, can you give me a minute?
Okay, okay. Good. Children, check your answer. Yes, Tarun, I just received your answer. Yes, you're right, Tarun. Your working is perfect. Yes, why not so good response, children, for this question? Is it difficult from any angle?
No, ma'am.
Okay, please complete the answer, children. See, don't get confused with these signs, children. I told you that 1 minute, I'm struggling to get the point. Yeah. So these signs, positive plus m is minus m, minus 6n is plus 6n, minus 1 is plus 1. These signs, when we change the signs, that's what I've shown here. M minus m cancels. Minus 5n plus 6n is n. And this is plus 1. Minus 1 becomes plus 1. So n is equal to 1. On substituting, we'll get the value of n. Done, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Do this. Class, lower your hands. Okay, very good. Let. I told you to write it in the standard form. Just put a bracket and take this whole thing to the other side with a minus sign preceding. Minus sign preceding this one. Then when you write C1 and C2, this minus and minus will get cancelled. Minus and minus cancels. And then this 9, 3 3s are 3 1s are. So you get 3 by m plus n plus 1. Do not blindly copy. Please understand, you can go through the answer first and then write down. Done, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, others? Very important questions. The working is very similar, so which is why I'm not explaining. But you out there must ask me if you have any doubt. I have nothing new to explain. Can we go to the next one?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
All of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So here you can see that, on equating, so you write A1 by A2 equal to B1 by B2 equal to C1 by C2. And here, when you equate these two, you can directly get the value of M. And when you equate these two, you can directly get the value of N. So not that everywhere you will get two equations in M and N. It's not that everywhere you will get two equations in M and N. Sometimes you'll directly get the values of M and N. So on equating these two, see this one with this one, you can get the value of M. And when you equate this and this, you can get the value of N. Yeah, see, that's the difference in this answer. Please observe that and work it. Here we are not getting two equations in M and N. We are not getting, we're directly getting the values of M and N. So here you can cancel the 3 and 3 in the denominator. This 3 and 3 gets cancelled. So 2m minus 1 is equal to 5. See how they get cancelled is because 2m minus 1 is equal to 5 by 3. When you cross multiply, this 3 comes here as into 3. So 3 and 3 will get cancelled. Or you can also understand like this, we are multiplying both the sides by 3. We are multiplying both the sides by 3. We are multiplying both the sides by 3. So 3, 3 cancels, 3, 3 cancels. So you have 2m minus 1 is equal to 5. The simplest thing is in the denominator. In the denominator, 3 gets cancelled. Or you can even cross multiply, you will get the same answer. Done, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Right, this is a test again. Try this one, children. Done, children?
1 minute.
Yeah.
Ma'am, got the answer.
Yes, what's the answer, Tarun?
And 17 by 4 and 11 by 5.
Me too got the same answer, ma'am.
17 by
17.
4 and 11 by 5.
You mean 17 by 4, huh?
And 11 by 5.
11 by
Yes,
5.
ma'am.
Correct? Okay, how many of you get this answer? Tarun, Maurice, Anishka, then
Ma'am, me
Ma'am,
too.
Rajarajan.
Receive and
Raja.
Sneha Harni.
Very good. That's all. You see the answer? Yes, 17 by 4 and 11 by 5. Perfect, children. So here also you don't get, we did see some situations where we get two equations in M and N. And we had to solve the two equations to find the values of M and N. Here we can find the values straight away. On equating, finding the pointer, yeah. On equating these two, you can find the value of M, and on equating these two, you can find the value of N. So perfect, M is equal to 17 by 4, N is equal to 11 by 5. Others, please check. So standard form. Standard form. Values of A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2. Condition for many solutions. Substitution. Equating these two, getting the value of M. Equating these two and getting the value of N. That's all. So simple. Oh, I've received some answers on WhatsApp. Shreyas has got, yeah, right. Okay, fine, Shreyas. Anyways, you're right. Shreyas too has got the correct answer. He shared his answer on WhatsApp.
Ma'am, Sneha Harni also, ma'am.
Yeah, that's, yes.
Am I to share?
Yeah. Very good, girls. Sneha and Harini. Kanishka, you already told me that you got the answer, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. I'll still check your answer. I'm just telling you. Okay, Ananya has also got the right answer.
Ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am and Meera, ma'am, did you got mine because I'm having network problem?
Meera, no, I have not received your answer.
Ma'am,
Okay,
I'm having network problem.
no problem. Fine. Did you get 17 by 4 and 11 by 5?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. Okay. Good, Kanishka. So you're working. Good.
Thank you.
So Ananya, Kanishka, Sneha, Harini, Meera, Shreyas, Rajeshwari, I did not see yours. Yes, Rajeshwari has also got it, and Tarun Murali. Good. So children, in the last class and this class, that is the class on Sunday, and today's class, what we have understood is we'll be given a pair of equations. We'll be given a pair of equations in X and Y. The question is not to solve and find the values of X and Y. The question is to find the values of M and N or A and B when some condition is given to you. So the condition may be unique solution, many solutions, no solution. So you'll have to write down the condition, substitute the values, and then get the answer to the question. The equations are not meant to be solved for X and Y. Remember that. Don't use the elimination method, cross multiplication method, or some method and solve the two equations. It's not solving for X and Y. Some condition will be given. Unique, many, no solution. So you'll have to use those conditions and find the value of whatever K or M and N, whatever. All right, children. So yeah, it's time. So that's it for today's session. Thank you so much. Good night.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, children.